Greetings, my wonderful students. Today we discuss congressional investigations and oversight. The power to investigate. The power of Congress to conduct investigations is not mentioned in the Constitution, but it began in 1792 after the defeat of the U.S. Army. The investigation process. A standing committee or a select committee may conduct investigations. The investigations may last months and involve witnesses testifying under oath at public hearings. Congressional investigations occur for many reasons. Sometimes investigations lead to new legislation to deal with problems. Congressional powers and witness rights. Now, Congress has several powers to help committees collect evidence. Congress can issue a subpoena, a legal order that a person appear or produce documents. Congressional committees can require a witness to testify under oath, and perjury or lying under oath is criminally prosecutable, meaning you can actually go to jail for it. Committees may punish those who refuse to testify or cooperate by holding them in contempt, which can result in them being arrested and jailed. The Supreme Court, however, has ruled that Congress must respect witnesses' constitutional rights. Congress has used immunity from prosecution to force people to testify about illegal activities that they are involved in, potentially violating the Fifth Amendment. Legislative oversight. The practice of legislative oversight. Legislative oversight is part of the system of checks and balances. Congress passes the laws, and the executive branch must enforce them. Through legislative oversight, Congress can keep watch over the agencies of the executive branch and how they are administering the laws that Congress has passed. Limits on legislative oversight. Legislative oversight is inconsistent in practice. Lawmakers do not have enough staff, time, or money to keep track of everything going on in the executive branch. Lawmakers generally don't gain any votes from oversight committees unless there is a distinct public interest in the subject. And the language of some laws is so vague that it is difficult for a committee to judge if the executive agency is actually carrying out the intent of the law. And the committees end up working with the agencies that they are supposed to be investigating and may not engage in the critical oversight that they should be doing. As a result of all of these, it's not consistent in practice. Congressional limits on executive activities. Congress requires executive agencies to send reports to Congress on their activities. Congress can ask congressional support agencies, such as the Government Accounting Office, to study an executive agency's work. Now, the Government Accounting Office makes sure that public money is appropriately spent. Because Congress controls what money is appropriated, it can review the budgets of all the agencies in the executive branch. Congress used to use a legislative veto, which would allow it to review and cancel certain actions by the executive branch. But the Supreme Court ruled that concept of the legislative veto was unconstitutional. Congress did not have the power to cancel actions by the president. An independent counsel. Now, in 1978, Congress passed the Ethics in Government Act to ensure investigations into government officials would be fair. As a result, in certain cases, Congress could demand the appointment of a special prosecutor called an independent counsel. The law has generated more than 20 investigations and led to President Clinton's impeachment trial. And that is the end of this particular section.